What is up, guys? It is Alex Meln with Kaiju Island, and today I am doing a figure review of the Bullmark M-1 Gezora from Space Amoeba. To go ahead and get started, I'm going to go ahead and say that there are a lot of different color variations. This figure is also really shiny and really vintage because it is from the 1970s. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just give you guys a quick little briefing. Space Amoeba is a Toho film. And in that film, if you guys haven't seen it, you should watch it. But basically, Gezora, Camebius, and Ganymede are the three kaiju in that film. And Gezora is probably by far my favorite out of that film. Seems to focus around him more or less in the beginning. But either way, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the review by just going ahead and pointing out the coloration of this figure. So you can see that his base coat is a dark green, kind of like a forest green, which is somewhat accurate to his movie color just about. You can see up here at the top that it has a brownish kind of cream color for some of his accents. It also has a grayish color put around for some of the accents, gray fading into the green around his tentacles as well. You can see he has this red coloration by his mouth, and he also has yellow and red eyes, which look really awesome. And then down here you've also got these black accents down near his feet. And you can also see some of that gray coloration again, along with the black accents and the cream color near his toes. Once again, if you look down here, you can also see that cream color and the grayish color on the inside. Looking on the back, we've got the same colorations. We've got the black and we've got the cream color up top. And yeah, mostly just the green. The forest green color for the most part of the whole figure, but the way they did the color accents just looks pretty awesome to me, and honestly, in my opinion, this is a really nice looking figure. Let's go ahead and get into like the details on the figure. Here you can see the whole figure is really bumpy, and it's got a lot of added bumps. He's also got his ridges on his skin up here, which look really nice. He's got the suction cups on his tentacles, and then you've also got here the suction cups on the bottom of the feet, and then you can also see the lines and ridges that they added for that extra detail, which look really nice. You can see they've also got the little convexity for the eyes, and pretty much that's about, you know, like I said, the figure itself has these really rough ridges which look really nice. It's almost like sand abrasion or something, which looks really cool. It looks like the figure just pops. It makes it look really nice. And then you've got those bumps and ridges on his back again. And then you can also see these kind of ridges on his tentacles. And you've also got the lines going up the tentacles again. So yeah, this figure has like a really rough but natural appearance, just like the one in the film. It has like a rough appearance. Really nice looking. And then you can also see it has the little exterior kind of flaps on his head, like a normal squid would have, which look really nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into articulation. This figure doesn't have much articulation. The only 2 points of articulation he has would be his arms, which I will show you. So as you can see here, the arms have that articulation. They rotate. You can also see some of that brownish color right there. So the arms have rotation. They rotate all the way around, but I don't want to rotate it all the way because it seems like it'll rub up against his eye. But yeah, you can see it pretty much has that little point of articulation. Okay, he has 3 points. I didn't notice that his head also rotates. So you can rotate this. So he pretty much has 3 points of articulation, which is really nice. As for the rest of the review, we'll go ahead and talk about movie accuracy. The movie accuracy is pretty close to what it was in the film. Other than the only thing I can find is that this little part right here for his mouth, I don't really understand what that's all about right there, but regardless, and that goes with coloration too, how you have that red cherry color, but it still looks really nice and suiting for the figure. And other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of give like an all-around 360 type view for you guys to just go ahead and look at the whole figure and just get a good look at him before I give any final thoughts on how I believe this figure looks. But overall, it is just an incredible looking Bullmark figure. Let's kind of go ahead and give you guys just a bunch of views of this figure. And like I said, one of my favorite parts of this figure is the eyes. How awesome they look. But yeah, this is Gezora from Space Amoeba, and honestly, to rate this figure, I love it. And this is obviously a biased review because, you know, everyone who reviews is going to be biased on how they feel, you know, considering their types of figures, what they prefer, their dating on their figures, and how they like them, new or old. So with that being said, I got this guy in mint condition in the bag, so I'm trying to keep him that way. And but obviously I don't want to keep him in the bag because as a figure collector I do like to keep him out. But in my opinion, with my biased review, I would give this figure a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. The only reason giving him a 9 out of 10 is because, you know, obviously he's not perfect. He does have this, which I don't understand that too much, but it doesn't make too much of a difference. But a 9 out of 10 being because I like the vintage look of these old figures. I mean, 1970s, it's the vinyl itself is not soft vinyl. It's really hard vinyl. It doesn't flex or bend in too much. You can make it flex, but it's really hard. It feels like almost like a rock or a mold. So with that being said, I give it a 9 out of 10 because I love the vintage look of this figure. I love how old it looks. I just love the vintage look. And like I said, this is a figure from the 1970s. So it's definitely a really vintage figure, which I love, and I love how vintage that you can definitely see, you know, the difference between old figures and new vinyl figures. But yeah, guys, this has been a review of the Bullmark M-1 Gezora. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Like, subscribe, comment, and tell me what you thought about the film Space Amoeba, what your favorite kaiju was, and make sure to follow our Instagram at Kaiju_Island. This is it for this figure review. Just a little news update, or not really. Well, there's a few news updates. For one, check out the Cloverfield 3 viral marketing. See if you can find out anything about that. It's really interesting if you're into the Cloverfield franchise. Just wait around because me and my little cousin, we want to do these reviews together because we co-own the account. If you guys don't know that, this is a co-owned account. If you guys have seen any of our videos, you'll know that. Me, Alex Melton, and my cousin Humphrey Gardner will be doing reviews together, but we live a decent distance away, so we'd like to wait until we get together to do a majority of our figure reviews so we can do them at the same time because we like doing these things together. But like I said, guys, if you haven't checked out our Instagram, if you haven't followed, be sure to follow at Kaiju_Island. It is our main social media, and we post figures and news almost daily. So be sure to check that out, guys, and be sure to stay tuned for more reviews. This has been Alex Melton. All of you guys that are liking our videos or subscribing to us, new subscribers and viewers, we appreciate your views, and we just want to let you guys know that we genuinely love Kaiju, and, you know, we really want you guys to just join us on our journey of our videos. And also, we'll see you guys at G-Fest this year if you guys go. But this has been Alex Melton, and peace.